What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, I thought something that popped up was very interesting to discuss. As 4-division world champion, Mexican superstar boxer, who is currently the undisputed super middleweight world champion, widely considered by many to be the face of the sport of boxing, if not definitely top 2 to 3 faces of the sport of boxing, Mexican superstar boxer Saul Canelo Alvarez, who is 59 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws, 39 big wins by way of knockout. He is 33 years of age, 5'8" with a 70-inch arm reach. Everybody asks how much Canelo Alvarez is going to make for his highly anticipated showdown, September 30th, Las Vegas, Nevada, T-Mobile Arena, as he's going to take on 3-time junior middleweight world champion, who is the undisputed junior middleweight world champion, top 5 pound-for-pound best fighters in the world, in Jermell Ironman Charlo, who has a record of 35 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 19 wins by way of knockout, 33 years of age, 5'11.5" with a 73.5-inch arm reach. Well, Canelo Alvarez is set to make $50 million guaranteed for this fight with Jermell Charlo, okay? And he has a 3-fight deal. Canelo Alvarez signed a 3-fight deal with the PBC, Premier Boxing Champion, founder, advisor Al Heyman, Showtime President Sports Steven Espinosa. So he has a 3-fight deal, right? Now, what's interesting is things have gotten a little bit shaken up with the initial offer for Canelo Alvarez, the negotiations. The 3-fight deal included a fight with identical twin brother of Jermell Charlo, an undefeated 2-division world champion, former unified junior middleweight world champion, now the reigning WBC middleweight world champion, superstar boxer Jermell Lions Only Charlo. Jermell Lions Only Charlo is 32 wins, no loss, no draw, 22 wins by way of knockout. He is obviously 33 years of age, 6 feet tall with a 74-inch arm reach, slightly bigger than, Jermell Charlo. He was initially offered up, and then they offered up now former unified 3-belt welterweight world champion superstar boxer in Errol Spence Jr., who is now 28 wins, 1 loss, no draws, 22 big wins by way of knockout, 33 years of age, 5'9.5" with a 72-inch arm reach. With that said, things have gotten shaken up, right? They offered $55 million for Canelo Alvarez to fight Errol Spence at a catch weight at 164, because he currently fights at 168, or to fight Errol Spence at 168, the full limit. Canelo Alvarez was mulling it over, right? And or he could fight undefeated 2-time WBC super middleweight world champion, Mexican Ecuadorian superstar boxer, the Mexican monster David Benavidez, who is 27 wins, no losses, no draw, 23 wins by way of knockout, 6'2" with a 75-inch arm reach at 26 years of age. $55 million, right? Well, things got, again, like I said, shaken up, because now Jermell Charlo has been inactive for 2 years, right? He's not fought since June of 2021. So he's been inactive, and he's not in the right mental space and physical space. So he turned down the fight with Canelo Alvarez. Hence the reason why Jermell Charlo has the fight now, right? And then Errol Spence took on undefeated 3-division world champion, former junior welterweight undisputed world champion, now the reigning undisputed welterweight world champion, who is widely acknowledged and recognized as the #1 best pound-for-pound fighter in the world, in Terence Bud Crawford. Terence Crawford is 40 wins, no losses, no draw, 31 big wins by way of knockout, 35 years of age. He'll be 36 September 28th. He is 5'8" with a 74-inch arm reach. They finally fought, and Terence Crawford upset the apple cart. Because remember, this offer was offered to Errol Spence before Errol Spence fought Terence Crawford, July 29th, Las Vegas, Nevada, T-Mobile Arena. This was the deal on the table. Now, Terence Crawford, to make the fight with Errol Spence, he signed to a reported 3-fight deal with the PBC, Showtime, and Showtime President Sports, Steven Espinosa, as well. So now, the question gets begged. Now, Terence Crawford beat Errol Spence. He has a rematch clause that he has to honor, and it looks like they're going to fight in December, right? But should he beat Errol Spence in December, Canelo Alvarez fighting September 30th. He ain't going to fight again until May, Cinco de Mayo weekend. So he'll be available. Should Terence Crawford beat Errol Spence in December, he'll be available in May. Now, Terence Crawford is already pushing for the fight, saying that he's going to go to 168 and challenge Canelo Alvarez. He feels like he's more skilled, he's more talented, he's more athletic, and he's a better pure boxer, and he can beat Canelo Alvarez. Now, initially, Terence Crawford stated that 154 was his highest weight. He's since changed his tune. Canelo Alvarez is going to be offered $55 million now to fight Terence Crawford, as he was offered $55 million to fight Errol Spence. And now he don't have to do it at a catchweight. See, here's where it get interesting. Because Terence Crawford is saying he'll go to 168. For the fight with Errol Spence, Canelo Alvarez said he wasn't interested because he didn't feel like he had the need to go fight that 164 or at a catchweight against Errol Spence, who Errol Spence is fighting at 147. So now Terence Crawford is saying that he'll go to 168 to fight Canelo Alvarez, which means Canelo Alvarez doesn't have to deplete himself, which means that $55 million, because now Terence Crawford has absorbed the star power, the status of Errol Spence. He surpassed him in social media now. Terence Crawford's social media following is bigger than Errol Spence's now, right? Terence Crawford momentum is huge right now. And if he beats Errol Spence the way he beat him in the first fight, which he dropped him in the second round, twice in the seventh round, then stopped him in the ninth and battered him in all the other rounds in between that, being 4, 5, and 6, and then round 8, he does that again in December, his stock is only going to rise. Many people are already calling not to see the rematch. Terence Crawford has a lot to lose in the rematch. He can't let it be close. Now this next fight is going to be at 154, junior middleweight. So he's moving up in weight. So with that said, now are they going to, his stock is just as high as Errol Spence, or higher now, right now. Terence Crawford's stock might be higher than Errol Spence's stock has ever been. Now, prior to them fighting, Errol Spence was the bigger name, the bigger draw, no doubt. But after the performance, Terence Crawford put the entire world, not just the boxing world, he put the entire world on notice that he's indeed the best fighter in the world. And so his stock has grown immensely. So now, are they going to offer Terence Crawford fight? Because he said he wanted. And Canelo stated that he would fight Terence Crawford, but he got to fight him at 168. So is Terence Crawford going to get the fight now? $55 million to Canelo Alvarez? They was going to offer it for Canelo to fight Errol Spence at the catchweight. Now you don't have to fight at the catchweight. He can fight at an extra weight, his natural 168-pound weight. He don't have to deplete himself. Inquiring minds want to know. Or we know he already turned down the opportunity to fight David Benavidez. He was the other option. Right? Is he going to go the route of fighting David Benavidez over Terence Crawford? Right? He was offered $50 million to fight David Benavidez. Right? And he turned it down to fight Jermell Charlo, a 54-pounder. So would he turn down it again to fight another 54 pounder, because Terence Crawford will be a 54 pounder by the time they fight, because he's fighting at 54 pounds in a rematch with Errol Spence. Are they willing to invest the $55 million in the Terence Crawford that they was going to invest in the Errol Spence? Because it will sell. Oh, it's going to sell big numbers now, because the way that Errol Spence got beaten and the way that Terence Crawford separated himself with skill set, and he does it again, well, it's going to call for Canelo and Terence Crawford would be the best fight in the best, right? That would be considered the absolute best fight in the absolute best. Hands down. No question about it. So let's see how this plays out. Are they going to offer and invest that $55 million into Terence Crawford like they was going to do for Errol Spence? Now that Terence Crawford has separated himself, and he's going to do 2 major pay-per-views back-to-back with Errol Spence. Let's see how this unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. I'm gone. Peace.